Hi guys. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm wearing lipstick. Oh, shoot. Hey Zoes, will you come here for a second? I need a huge favor. Will you go fill this with water and then squeeze it out? I'm sorry, I'm already live. I would have to shut off my shit. I'm wearing lipstick already because I went to the Friday night meeting tonight and didn't want to look like a fucking filthy piece of trash. I don't know exactly how this is going to go. I just felt like getting on here, doing my makeup. What's up, guys? Okay, it's Friday night. That's it. I just felt like doing my makeup, honestly, at 9 o'clock on Friday night. And so, like, normally what happens is, oh my God, I love you guys. You're here. I love you. I love you so much. Thanks for coming. Cause I literally am like sitting at home alone on a Friday night, just saw my ex at a meeting, fucking wasn't very fucking stoked about that. Hi, how are you? Oh my God, how are you? Nice. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm just like sitting here, and normally what would happen is you're the best. Thank you. So big. It was no, I know you're so good to me. Thank you. You want to say hi? I'm live, not filming. This is Zoe. Hi. No, man. So normally what would happen is I would think, well, I really want to do my makeup. And then I'd like be like, well, maybe I should film a video. And then I'd be like, look and go to fucking put a fucking memory chip in or like put a memory card in and then put my battery in. And then I'm like, oh my God. And then I have to film an intro and an outro. And then I'm like, forget it. I forget it. I don't even want to do it anymore. So anyways, yeah, honestly, I figured it would be cool. Like everybody's just sitting at home. Like some people are out like having a really good time on Friday night. And then some of us are just like having a really good time at home on Friday night. And then some of us are just like watching TV and like eating fucking crackers and fucking rice and sugar and on our couch watching the same movie over and over again. Right. So, oh, thank you. Yeah, I love that. Thank you so much. What's up? Ada's comment? No, where is she? Oh, she said, I love you, Zoe. Zoe's bestie's on here. Ada is Zoe's bestie. So, hi, Ada. Girl. Okay, so I'm going to start with my color pop. So, okay, here's the deal. I swear to you guys, I did a hump it or dump it. I've been collecting a hump it or dump it for a really long time. I filmed it like a week and a half, maybe even 2 weeks ago, like at least probably 10 days ago. I filmed it, but it was trash. And, Ada, and, it was just like me being like, and here's the blah, blah, blah. Here's this blah, blah, blah. It was like, I just lacked soul. You know what I mean? So never even edited it. It just was like, it just felt like I was just drolling on and on. So I just never even edited it, but I had all these like ideas in my mind. And what I wanted to do was here, let me get this mirror situated here a little bit better. My shit's a little bit, messy. So basically I had all these ideas and I ordered all these like Mod Podge products that were like not palettes. The truth of it is, thank you. I actually think I'm gonna go a color. It's a little yellow, so I don't love that, but it's I needed a haircut. I was actually feeling like bad about myself. So like it was time. So I ordered all these like products, like glosses, a couple liners, like some foundations. I have those blushes. I have all these different things. And I just it's chaotic and I don't really know how to create content. Maybe you guys can give me some ideas like how to create content that isn't palettes or like how to integrate. Like it seems to me like a full face of makeup is like that's a lot for one sitting. Like it feels like a full face of makeup is like a 45-minute video. What do you guys think? Go from oldest to newest. What does that mean? Explain. explain that. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I have a couple of foundations, which you guys are gonna hear about in my Hump It or Dump It. I have the About Face and I have the Skin Silk, and I think I'm just gonna use the About Face because I didn't really care for it as much as I thought I was going to, and so I'm just gonna use it again so that because I wanna, like, use it some more, you know what I mean, and see what I actually really think about it. So, I I heard everybody, like, kind of, like, not really loving the doe foot, but I don't mind it, I don't know why. Oh, maybe because people, want more product, whereas I want less, so the doe foot really works for me. Um, Break it down, brow tips, lip tips. Well, use oldest makeup first, not everyone wants to see new makeup videos. Oh, you mean right now? Oh, I just, so I actually am gonna be using a couple of older palettes because here's the deal, I have, like, the best subscribers, and you guys, like, send me gifts, and, um, I rarely feature gifts on my channel, just because I'm usually, like, just barely hanging on trying to create content, but, like, just trying to figure out how to make things work, and honestly, I love doing lives. I used to hate them because they were so scary for me, but I really like doing them now, and, so when I put my face product on, I literally just try to keep it right here and then just barely kind of fan out if I can. Um, so and then I do my eyes last. I, like, just barely pat some shit under my eyes because I don't really need that as much coverage under my eyes as what I really don't want is my wrinkles to look, like, exaggerated by product. So I don't cake product on and I don't put concealer on. However, I don't have I don't have a perfect under eye. It's not like I don't have any discoloration at all, but I don't have, yeah, okay, go from oldest to newest, use break it down, brow tips, lip tips. Okay, so here's the deal, I wanna do that. Like, I wanna do it. I'm into it. I'm just trying to figure out my unique way of doing that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know exactly how to organize it, right? So the last time I did it, I took all these products and I used it in one video, and then I separately did my eyeshadow look. Well, then my friend ended up showing up in the live or in the video. So, like, we did that video together, and then she was, like, still sitting in the video with me when I used those other products. And so, um, basically, I think I'm just gonna have to edit it with her in it, but it's gonna be another video with her in the video, and I didn't wanna take away the specialness of that video by uploading another video with her, like, in the middle of it, but she is in the video, and it was just so special for her to be in that video that I didn't wanna take away from that by whatever. Okay, so have you guys seen do you guys know about this? This is the Adept Cosmetics. It's a face palette. Oh, hi from Queensland. Thank you. Yeah, I needed a haircut badly, and honestly, this is one of the best haircuts I've given myself in a really long time. I love the way it's, like, swoopy right there, and so this is the way that, like, I love to do my hair that I don't have to straighten it. I can just, like, brush it over, and it looks, like, super, like, pixie, and I got it so that it would go either way. It's actually, like, the way I cut it in the front is really on point. Okay, so here's the deal. Do you guys know anything about this Adept Cosmetics? It's like the the Gianna palette. It's like a face palette, and so, like, I don't know how to use this. It's like a bronzer. Are these highlighters or are they, like, glow for your bronzer? Can somebody help a bitch out, please? Okay, so I don't really even know how to fucking use a brush for bronzer. This is ridiculous. What was I thinking? I'm gonna use this brush. Is this the right brush to use for a bronzer? Or should I just use like a regular powder brush? I actually don't fucking know. Oh, wait. Okay. This is like one of my old lime crime brushes that I used to use for um bronzing when I still use the oh yeah, this isn't even gonna show up on my skin. What? What is this? Oh, it shows. No, it's showing, it's just not that dark, and honestly, I like it because to tell you the truth, I haven't really been loving the warmth in my bronzer. Oh, that looks really good. What? I can't even see it in the mirror. Mm. Well, I mean, it's Friday night at, like, 9 o'clock. Like, nobody's gonna fucking see it anyway, so, like, we're just gonna be right? It looks so good. I honestly haven't really been because honestly, I feel like I'm getting really fair, and so I've actually had to, like, reevaluate my foundation colors because I actually am getting super fair. And, so I haven't really been liking the way my bronzer's been looking because I almost feel like it's a little too dark. It just doesn't appeal to me the same way that it used to, and I think it's because I'm getting more and more fair, which is nice because I feel like when I color my hair, like, blonde like this, it almost, like, washes me out when I'm a little bit darker, but when I'm more fair, I don't know. Alex, I was so hoping you were gonna be here because look, this is what I'm doing. Girl, I'm doing this, okay? Okay. Oh, hi! How are you? Okay, so here's what I'm doing. I'm using all makeup that my subscribers have gifted to me or that I haven't used, and it's mostly stuff that has been gifted to me, but this I have just never used because I got it for free in the, yeah, I think this is it, and honestly, that looks so pretty. Damn, damn! I like a fluffier angled brush for bronzers. Is that the Adept bronzer? It is. Oh, it's yeah, it is. It's, like, so pretty for winter. Okay, so is anybody familiar with these? Are these highlighters or are these, like, glowy things to put like, mix in with the bronze or I mean, who that's pretty fucking risky as far as I'm concerned, but, I mean, I really like anything that has a little bit of a glow, bitch. I'm into it. So, that looks so amazing, and I'm just going to honestly, I feel like this is my new winter bitch right here. What? What's going on? I think I just got a little bit of lint. It's cool. It's been a really long time since I've used a powder bronzer. I use them for highlights everywhere. They do look like highlighters, you're right. Alexandria. What is Alexandria? Tell me. What is it? What is this? Is that what color this is? Tell me. What am I missing? Wait. Oh. Oh, you're tagging. I was like, I have a friend named Alexandria. What? That's weird. She's on here. I was actually really hoping that you would get on here because I am using this Mercury and I know for a fact. Here's the deal. I always hope you're getting on here. But like in this particular instance, I knew for a fact that if you got on here and saw that I did a live stream with the Mercury retrograde and you didn't make it, that you were going to be like, "Fuck!" I mean, maybe not that dramatic, but maybe so. Like, okay. So I have a bunch of things, but I really want to just really put my dick in this Mercury retrograde. But my friend Tanya sent me this a while back, which I haven't used. So I'm probably going to use this glowy blush. In fact, I think they might be no. This one's a glowy one, and this one's a matte. I think I don't see that well close up. I just messed my hair all up. And then this is from Alex, which is Alexandria. Hi. Okay, now please tell me, is your name Jorge or George? I'm so sorry that I feel like it's a legitimate question and I really want to ask instead of mispronounce it. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. It would be funny. Okay, so anyways, and then I have the Huda Beauty. Okay, so here's the deal. I have always wanted this. Here's what happened. A long time ago, I used to buy Huda. We had this baby fucking small dick excuse for a Sephora in a JC Penney's in my town, and it closed down. And during the time that it was open, I would buy Huda, and I bought the neon palettes, and the Huda neons were the last Huda palettes I bought because they just I liked them, they were good, but they weren't as good as other things that I was using, and so then I kinda just went indie buck wild, and so I just never did. Well, Missa, who you guys know is one of my favorite, like, honestly, as far as I'm concerned, for me, she's one of the only content creators on YouTube. Like, I watch a handful. I love them. They're great. But to me, like, my heart desires Missa, right? And so she loves this palette. It's made it through every fucking declutter. She loves it. And look at how beautiful it is. And so I was talking about it because literally it's never going to be okay for me to spend money on this. I mean, not never, but not anytime soon. And Alex was like, dude, do you want that palette? And I was like, dude, I can't say no to that. Like, I can't honestly say no, I don't want that palette. So I am like so in love with this and I'm super excited about it. So I also am in love with this because the only Pat McGrath palettes that I like are the Divine Rose ones and like these pinky motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And so my friend Tanya sent me this one. It was kind of just, she wanted me to see the shimmers and stuff like that. It's not a color story that's out of my range. It's not a color story either that I would like go for. Neither is this Pat McGrath palette, but I just feel like all of them together, like I'm just grateful that I have them. You know what I mean? They're beautiful. I wouldn't have been able to spend the money on them. And so that's it. Pat's face palette. So honestly, here's the deal. I bought a couple. I actually bought one Pat McGrath palette a long time ago, and the shadows just didn't do what I needed them to do. And so my friends and some of my cousins were surprised when they saw me wearing makeup. They were? Well, yeah. My friends were surprised when they saw me wearing makeup. Same, girl. I actually was defensive about it. My buddy texted me one day and he's like, "Hey, bro, my kid's playing, he was on a rugby team and he's like, my kid's playing rugby out here. You should come out." And I was like, "All right, but I'm wearing makeup, motherfucker, and you better not say nothing about it." And he was like, "Okay, dude, like, calm down." So that's how I felt like I was coming out of the closet when I told people that I wore makeup. It was like really difficult for me. Okay, so I finally got a new Thick It Stick It. And because it's new, I'm gonna have to really, like, pay attention to what I'm doing, otherwise I'll look like Bert. So, same here, I'm 52 and only started wearing makeup at 50. It's, like, liberating to start wearing makeup when you've been, like, a tomboy your whole life, which I wouldn't have never called myself a tomboy. I definitely was feminine in ways, and I definitely, like, when I was younger, chicks weren't working construction. Chicks weren't learning how to kick hacky sack. Chicks weren't fucking, going to welding class. Like, chicks weren't doing any of those things. They weren't riding motorcycles. Like, I was doing all those things. And so it's like, um, I would have been what you would consider a tomboy, but I just didn't like the label. Plus, when I was about 21, I decided that I was tired of being ashamed of being a woman, and I'm not sure if that actually went away at that point, but, um okay, I seriously can't talk right now because 'cause I'll move my eyebrows. I'll be like I'll say something so surprising that I'll just fucking smear ma fucking eyebrow product all over the place. You guys didn't know, even I surprised myself. Okay, so that's the trick to using this brow product. I'm sure all of you guys know, but the trick for me is doing the back first so that I don't get a fucking big old glop right in the front. I know most of you guys ain't brand new, but fuck. Another trick is to take your time to get all the fucking product off because that was another place where I fell short. I heard that women shouldn't be in subcultures after 30 the other day, and I lost my mind. What's a subculture? Did you fall head over heels and buy everything, Alex? Okay. Heather, I didn't start wearing makeup. Okay. I took a 15-year hiatus and fell back in love with makeup. Hold on. Okay. So where am I? I need to go. When I was younger, wait, I heard that women That's okay. Tell me, explain the subcultures thing. Did you fall head over heels and buy everything? Yes. Started at 40. Yes. Yes. So I know you were talking to Alex, but yes, I did. Like I started like freaking out. My first palette was a Makeup Revolution palette. Boner killer. I'm surprised I even stayed involved in the fucking sport. But then I got a Modern Renaissance palette and a Lime Crime Venus palette, and it was fucking on. You know, the only reason why I even got interested in makeup was because I was single and I was like 42. I just got dumped. I was a single mom and I was sure no one was ever going to love me because I was getting old. My beauty was starting to fade. And I looked in the rearview mirror of my Jeep and I always wore that dark red, whore red lipstick is what I call it. And like my lipstick was like, I used to wear Revlon Blackberry. That's the color I always wore. And my lipstick was bleeding into the wrinkles around my lips. And I looked like I had an aura around my lips. And so I was like pretty sure it was over for me. And sometimes I still think it is. But I went on a like journey because I didn't know anything about matte lipstick or any of that shit at that point. Like I was out the loop, right? I mean, still wearing Revlon Blackberry. I was dated, right? And fucking jaded. And I went and got my septum pierced, and this chick told me about Lime Crime. She's like, "Have you ever heard of Lime Crime?" And so I went to the Lime Crime website to find a lipstick solution for my bleeders and fucking started, you know, researching online. And so Lime Crime was actually the first brand that I found that was like, I mean, and I got love in my heart for Lime Crime. Okay, I'm so far behind. My cousin told me that men can wear makeup. Yeah, anything, anything goes, anything. What does that mean? Women can't subculture. Women can't be in subcultures. I feel like that I was born in a subculture because I was a woman. Stupid. That's ridiculous. Oh, I will get heated right now. Just kidding. I don't want to get all crazy, but I will if I have to. I just got to live your true and best life. Yeah, it's not over until it's over, for sure. 100% Carlene. I have an older brother who is a Marine and a younger brother who is wild. So I'm a tomboy at heart. Alex, same subculture. Yeah, punk goth. Yeah. I literally was born that way. My mom was like pretty fucking punk rock, honestly. My mom was from the generation who like she listened to like Stevie Nicks and stuff, but she didn't really listen to Fleetwood Mac. She listened to Stevie Nicks solo and Blondie and who else? Oh, Quarter Flash and Pat Benatar. Like she didn't listen to the fucking Eagles and shit. I'm not saying anything about the Eagles, but she wasn't that kind of like she didn't listen to old time rock and roll. She also like April Wine and actually like I don't know. Anyway, so I didn't really have I mean, I'm sure she liked those bands, but maybe not because she didn't play them at the house, you know what I mean? Olivia Newton-John, that was, like, big in my home. Queen, my mom was all about Queen. That was when I was younger. Joan Jett, that's the kind of music that I grew up on. So I literally did not grow up on classic rock at all, like, pure fucking id. So I actually do feel like I was born in a subculture. All right, I'm not gonna try to go too crazy on these because for one, it's fucking boring for you guys, and for two, it's not gonna matter. Because the most I can hope to get out of this is that I will take some pictures that I'll never post. I swear. Okay. My mom was all about Paul Anka. Who? Thank you. I actually am gonna color it. It's time. Women can't be edgy once they hurt a certain age. What? Oh, no. Yeah, you did get so mad, girl. Did you lay it to him? I grew up in a small rural town in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, so my style and ways not only made me the black sheep of the family, but the whole bloody town. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sure of that. Okay, you guys, here's the deal. Every fucking time I go on a live, there comes a point where I go to ask a question. Yeah, I love Mrs. I Looks. I go to ask a question that never gets answered. It's like the person doing the live literally looks at the screen of all the comments right before mine and all the comments right below mine, and my question never gets answered. So if I don't get to you, I want to get to you. So, yeah. Okay. So that's everything there. Okay. And I got my eyebrows on fleek. Okay, so now I'm gonna use my P. Louise primer in Numero 2. How many of you guys use P. Louise primer? Like, I love Nirvana. My daughter's just starting to get into Nirvana. It's crazy. She's been getting into the Cranberries lately. She always tells me, "Mom, I wish I woulda grew up in the '80s or '90s. I hate my generation." That's what she tells me. I hate my generation. You know, I remember everybody being like, "Oh, your generation, you." Oh, when I was a kid, it was, if I wanted to spend money on a half a pair of pants. You know, the stupidest shit. Oh, and then, like, the next generation after mine was like, "Pull your pants up." Oh, grown-ups, "Pull your pants up." Ugh. It's like every generation is, like, looking at the one below 'em, trying to tell them how to live. My kids' generation is like, I hate my own generation. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's weird. You know, I don't know if you guys love the White Stripes. I think I've had this conversation with some of you at least before, but I am a White Stripes freak, and Jack White is like my boo. In fact, I just watched a reel of Jack White on Instagram. Obviously on Instagram if it was a reel, but Jack White was able to name every Beatles song in 1 second. Like, there was, like, one note played, and she's like, "So I've heard that you claim that you can name any Beatles song in 1 second." And he's like, "Yeah, I can." And he did it. He's so cute. He's the cutest. What was I just actually talking about? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Mhm. Not my eyelids oily as fuck. Oh my god. Same, Heather, my playlists are always over the place. Yeah, I love the '90s. Okay, so Jack White, so that's how my ADHD works. If I just, like, kind of retrace my steps in the conversation, I can usually find it. So the thing that got me into the White Stripes was me and my buddy a long time ago ate mushrooms together and watched this video. It's a live performance of the White Stripes, and it's called Under Black Pool Lights. If you guys like the White Stripes and you haven't fucking seen this, you need to see it. And perhaps even on mushrooms, it'll change your life. But anyways, this part where he says, um, George Harrison said he used to play under Blackpool lights. And then he says, I'm in the he goes, "Is different place altogether." And then he goes, "I'm in the I'm in the right place, just the wrong time." And then he goes, "That's how I feel every day." And honestly, like, I wonder if that's how, like, my daughter feels. She's just, like, in the right place, just at the wrong time. Ooh, heavy thoughts from Katie. If I wear blue makeup, I'll wear blue jean skirts. Cool, Christy, I love Missa. I'd let him take me to dinner. I'd let him take me. I'd let him take me. For real. And I don't honestly, okay, so, like, if I went to a concert and I was with my best friend and he or me had the chance to have sex with Jack White, like, we would just have to take it. Like, that's the only The only one. He always is like this one friend of mine, he's like, "Katie, if we went and saw fucking Zach Wild and you could had a chance to have sex with Zach Wild, I need you to do it." And I'm like, I mean, he's hot. Don't get me wrong. Like, he's fucking the hottest. Like, I would actually like to think about sitting on his beard, but probably not. But Jack White, I would literally sacrifice my dignity, my virtue. Oh, I got neighbors. I just laughed so loud about my virtue that I about laughed my neighbors out. Okay. I need to calm down. Okay, what am I doing here? So you guys know I love every fucking color. I want to use this mint green, but I don't know that I will. All these colors are so pretty, and I think I'm just going to have to start with the darky, right? I'm going to have to start with the darkest one because what else am I going to do? Okay, Kelly, yes, for sure, Kelly. I was sad when Scott Weiland died. Yeah. Oh my God, I just saw a picture on Facebook of Scott Weiland, Kat Bjelland, Les Claypool, and one other person from the 90s, like playing at a festival. I don't remember which one, but anyways, I'm using my Boldemorphe M506. Somebody asked me on one of my videos the other day why I call it Boldemorphe, and I just want to clarify. I call it Boldemorphe because at a certain point, Morphe did something that made me not be able to speak about them anymore. Because like I used to like tell people, like beginners, especially like if you don't have a collection, to like start your collection with Morphe because they don't have the best shadows. But if you don't have any colors and you're going buck wild, we've actually talked about it in this thread. We were older, we got into makeup, and we went fucking crazy trying to buy every color on the planet, right? Like we needed to have that shit. We went buck wild. So like I used to tell people to get Morphe palettes because they weren't the best shadows, but they were good shadows, and you could get a lot of them for a really decent price, and they were fairly well performing, right? They performed fairly well. Okay, so this is like a buildable formula, which is weird to me because Missa don't like to play games with pigment. She like gets in there and like really deeps that up, but maybe this is just like, I'm glad I didn't use a bigger brush, which was what I was actually inclined to do. I was thinking about using a bigger brush, but okay. That's what I always do with that palette, or start with the nude palette and bring the colors or shims in. Those shimmers are the tits. Yeah, they really are. Titties and beer. When I first got the first large palette, it was the Morphe Fall into Frost. So I feel like Morphe, everybody used to talk a lot of shit about how they would like duplicate colors and stuff like that. And which was true, but I feel like when I first started getting into makeup, they were like $30 for 35 shadows. And so I didn't really care if there was a bunch of browns because there was also a bunch of other things too. So it was like, that wasn't a problem for me, but I really liked, I don't even remember what they were, but I've had a bunch of really cute Morphe palettes. And quite frankly, the last Morphe palette that I bought is to this day one of the best palettes that I have. And honestly, I feel like the Such a Gem palette is ranks, bitch. You know what I mean? It still is so good. Like it's so good. It still performs really well. I just went in like probably a couple weeks ago and started like swatching those shimmer shadows because Morphe doesn't have a great shimmer formula. And quite frankly, shimmer formulas nowadays are so good that it's like it's pointless to waste space on a palette that doesn't have good shimmers in it, because like I've got some shimmers that will rock your tits, you know? And so it's like, why piss with it? But like I swatched those shimmers in the Such a Gem palette and they're still competitive. I mean, they're still like holding rank. I swear to God. Morphe was ahead of their time and tapered off. Yeah, I feel like so that's pretty new though, right? Was it the Nikita palette? Well, okay, so the Nikita palette, the Nikita Dragon palette, right? Yeah, that one was super cute, but it was like past the point. So here's what happened for me was I was telling everybody to go buy Morphe palettes, and I told my friend, my actual friend, my in real life friend, like at when I was in cosmetology school to go buy the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette because it was like such a good palette for her and it was going to be so good for her as a beginner. And then literally like that weekend, the Jaclyn Hill 2 came out and I watched a Jen's what is that? Jen Loves Makeup, but she changed did she change her name? Jen Loves Makeup. Anyways, and she reported that they had changed the formula and so it wasn't as good, and so it made me so mad that they did that, and I had referred my friend to go spend her money as a beginner on that palette and that it wasn't as good. Now my friend that bought the palette, she didn't know it wasn't as good, you know what I mean? Like she didn't know, but quite frankly, when I put my good name on something, I want it to be what I think it's going to be. So I was like super irritated about it. And I just felt like their scandal had met its end for me. So, I mean, it was constant bullshit with them anyway. And, I only bought the Jaclyn Hill palette before I watched your channel. Honestly, here's the thing about Jaclyn Hill now. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go, God, all these colors are cute. I'm going to use this, obvi. And then I really want to use this, but I think I'm going to use this. So I'm going to go here to here, and then I'm going to do inner corner with the mint green. You guys knew that was going to be the play for me. Ooh, this is a lot more. So I'm just going 50% on and 50% off with this. Oh man, that is a cute color. Cute. Yeah, I don't really see this actually doing that well with a bigger brush, honestly. Damn, that looks so cute. I honestly don't think, wait, okay. You know, here's what happened. I used to sleep like a baby, and then, I got dumped a while ago, and I haven't been really the same since then. So, I used to think it was because I had a really good recovery and that I had a really clear conscience, and my mind, I didn't have racing thoughts at night anymore. Like, that was gone for me. The obsession, like, the obsessive thinking about problems and, like, worrying at night, like, I didn't have that anymore, and then I went through this breakup, and it, like, changed that for me. Like, I don't have that freedom anymore. So, um, I don't really sleep that well, no. And sometimes I try to fucking just lay in my bed and try to make myself go to sleep, and then sometimes I watch TV all night, and then, like, last night, I kinda started to, like, doze off at 9, so that was nice. It felt like nodding off in my bed at 9 o'clock at night last night felt like Katie. So that was cool. If you ever need I know that. Thank you. Okay, I need to find here, let me go up to Paul, okay, because I keep, like, looking at that and then getting distracted. Okay, anyone try the, Mitchell color case? I want to so bad. I love those things, like, especially the, curve cases, the ones with the blush and the bronzer and the things. God, they look so fucking good, dude. Okay, I heard great things, Paul. Okay. Yeah, I've seen reels and videos of those things that were just literally, like, transformed a bitch into, like, a miracle, like, so fucking luminous and just shiny and cute, like, God, they're just amazing. Okay. Morphe was ahead of their time and tapered off. Yes. I still love my Nikita. Okay. Still need that cool tone neutral one. Okay. What is are you talking about the Stone Cold Fox? I think ColourPop shadows kind of overtook Morphe. So here's what I think about ColourPop is I just don't feel like ColourPop has ever had the pigment that I require. Every time I feel like every time I've ever used a ColourPop shadow, I'm looking for 6th gear the whole time, and it's like, I've only got 5. That's how I always feel using that shadow. It's like I'm constantly looking for more and, like, pulling for more, and I just can't get it. So, I just feel like I don't know what it is about their formula. Maybe it's, like, cut. Their formula is cut. right? And so I just watched this, what's the guy? Robert Welsh. Is that right? Yes, please help. Um, Jen Love's reviews was super eye-opening, for sure. I just heard so much drama about Morphe. I only bought the Jaclyn Hill palette before I watched your channel. Jaclyn Hill was one of my first favorite YouTubers. My favorite YouTubers when I first started getting into some shit was Kathleen Lights, Jaclyn Hill, and Raw Beauty Christie. Oh, and likely makeup. It's likely makeup. That's what it was. Let me think. Oh, and Ashley Levi, but I don't her name used to be Ashley with, like, a bunch of Ys. Yeah. Okay. I agree, Paul. I had a few ColourPop palettes. I finally caught a live. Hey. Okay. I'm just trying to catch up. If you guys ever need a call oh, I know that. Hey, dude, chatting yesterday, you sounded excited and passionate. Heck yeah. Yeah, honestly. Oh, guess what? That package came in the mail, and it made my dick hard. Like, I was like, I actually filmed it on my phone, but one of my subscribers, actually, I don't know if she is one of my subscribers, but she's mostly, we have a relationship on Instagram more than anything, and she actually sent me, I think it was the November P. Louise budget box, and it had the blue palette, a blush palette, and a lipstick palette. Like, I don't know, like, it's beautiful. Hey, dude, chatting yesterday, you sounded yes, love him. Who? Love him. Yes, Paul, Jaclyn Triflin. Yeah, she is a triflin ass bitch, but she used to be really funny, and she used to make me laugh a lot. I feel like I haven't gotten to the point where I need to pull in, like, I just use palettes all the time like, the Super Shock shadows are bomb, but, I mean, are they? Like, I don't know. I don't know if a Super Shock shadow is compares to, like, some of the shit that I get now, like, fucking Unearthly's shimmers, like, what? Ensley Rain shimmers, what? You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know if those shimmers are, like, make the cut anymore. Okay. ColourPop just can't get you there. Exactly. It's like they're just like rubbing until you're sore. Totally anticlimactic. Mrs. said great things about Morphe's recent cool tone palette. Oh, okay, okay. And Missa, she doesn't really get involved in some bullshit, but she also doesn't get like she's not like indie crazed like how we are. You know what I mean? Like, and I say we, meaning just the people that I know. Like, if you're into my channel, you're probably pretty indie fucking on indie dick. You know what I mean? It's a stunning palette. Yeah, Robert Welsh is good. Something exciting in PR. No, I actually no, it was from my friend that I talk about. Her name is Kim Grayson, and it's Posh Vixen on Instagram. She had an extra budget box and sent it to me. Damn tease, that's it. I would very much compare Super Shock to any indie brand shimmers, not chrome, but shimmers all day. Word. Once you try indie, nothing compares. It's like learning how to snowboard and then like trying to go back to skiing. I'm not sure. Some people do it. I have friends who have definitely gone back to skiing, but I wasn't one of those people. My favorite indie shadows is still Ace Beauté. Haven't had the money to try any other indies. Okay, okay. It was. She just had an extra one and sent it to me, and I honestly didn't think she was gonna do it because, dude, the shipping. I mean, Alex, you sent me shit. It's the shipping. Like, what the fuck? I can't even handle it. Okay, so, that's a good question. So, basically, I started my channel because when I started doing makeup, I was, like, 43, like 42 or 43, and so I'm in recovery, and I used pretty heavily for many years. In fact, I have 12 years tomorrow. tomorrow's my clean date, and, shipping has gotten so stupid, it will make me crazy right now. So, it's like, I didn't think she was actually gonna send it, and to tell you the truth, I don't really ever expect anybody to really send me anything because shipping is bonkers. Cuckoo bananas, that's what my friend says. Thank you. So anyways, I'm going into this, Libra with my alien unearthly shadow. So yeah, what was I saying? Oh, so basically, like when I got into makeup, I was already older. As I said, the reason why I got into makeup was because I looked in the mirror and saw that my beauty was fading and like I was not getting any younger and I was still fucking single. And like honestly, like, when you're a boy girl, you take your beauty for granted if you have it, right? Like you take your beauty for granted. Like we all think that we're fat and we all think that we're ugly and we all think that all this bullshit, like, and then like as we get older, we still think that. And then we get to a certain age where we look back at ourselves at a certain time, at a time when I literally, if you were a guy and you looked at me, I'd be like, what the fuck are you looking at? And one day I was in the truck with one of the guys that I worked construction with, and I was like dressed up, and I go, what the fuck are you looking at, dude? And my homeboy that I worked with, he was like older. He goes, a cute little pretty girl wearing all pink. And I was like, right? It was like this like revelation that like somebody was actually like not trying to pick a fight with me or like they weren't like staring at me because they were like thought I looked weird. He was like, no, he's looking at you because you look cute, right? Like I didn't even know. And so like like in this one moment, I like looked up and realized like my beauty was fading. I was still single. And honestly, at this point, I wonder if I'm not gonna be single for the rest of my life or single-ish. And so like when I don't know, I was just like wanted to start a YouTube channel because like I was working a job that I hated. I had taken 8.5 years to graduate from college because I relapsed like halfway through. And so I just was driving. I told my friends, like, my dream is to start a makeup YouTube channel. And that was, like I said, it was almost like coming out of the closet for me to like admit that I wanted to do something feminine, like super feminine, like the most feminine, you know what I mean? And I was driving because I was working a social work job and I was driving to Browning so that because I was going to teach a training for peer supporters here and or there on the reservation. And I was just driving that long ass drive by myself in the middle of Podunk fucking glacier, and, I thought of that name, Makeup for Lost Time, because, like, I spent half my life using, you know what I mean? Like, when I got clean, like, I don't regret any of my using, and I don't feel like, I love my life, but, like, I have all these goals now, and they didn't even start till I was, like, 45, you know what I mean? Or, like, 42 or 40 easily, and so Makeup for Lost Time was just like it had the word makeup in it, and it was, like, super catchy, right? So I called my friend and I was like, "Dude, this is the name of my YouTube channel." And she's like, "Oh, bitch, you have to start it now." Well, Lost, L-O-S-T, was taken. So, honestly, I've always kinda liked the word lost. Like, if I have a bike lock, I make the words lost and locked, L-O-K-T. So, like, that's a thing for me, and so I just like the word L-O-S-S, like suffering a loss rather than you know what I mean? I just thought it sounded cool, so that's the name, and it was just so catchy, like, I like to do clever things with words, you know? Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you guys, I love the color story, I love this palette, like, don't get me wrong, but this isn't my favorite formula. It is pretty it's a little watered down, and honestly, I wonder if I'm looking for 6th gear right now, if you guys can't tell. I'm, like, applying and applying. I feel like maybe it's just not what I'm used to, that's all. Because 'Cause I'm used to fucking having to be fucking careful. You know what I mean? Like, you don't wanna fuck around with some of the shadows I use, or it could get out of control, and honestly, like, think of a melt shadow. You'll get yourself in trouble with the quickness. Okay. Same. Yeah, 12 years, right? Heather, you got 3 years. You're so amazing. I love you so much. I wish I had the money now that I spent on drugs years ago. Oh my god, congrats on 12. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. Bye, Kelly. Thanks for coming. I'm sorry I missed this. I hope you hear me say goodbye. Bye, girl. Congratulations on your clean day. Happy birthday. Yes. Okay. Girl, Zelda, I was literally hoping that you would get on here because I'm finally gonna use these lashes if I can ever get this look done, if I could shut my mouth. How long have I been going? Are you guys like, "Oh, not too bad. This isn't too bad." I know you're kind of a little bit of a late bird, like, maybe not late bird, but, like, that a lot of the time that you maybe have to kinda devote to this sort of thing is, like, now, so I thought perhaps you would be showing your face on here. I'm really glad to see you. Mm. Oh, I'm using the, Huda Beauty Mercury retrograde palette. My friend Alexandria on here, she's on here right now, sent this to me as a little gifty poo because I've always wanted it and just couldn't really get it because it just wasn't feasible expenditure. Like, when you're a YouTuber, dude, I mean, for me, I have to, like, be conscientious about, like, what I spend my money on. Like, it has to be, like, I can't just buy every fucking palette because I want it. It has to be like a strategic purchase. Like, I haven't always felt like that, but I feel like that now because, like, I really care about my channel and I care about its, sustainability, and so, like, I really, I've gotten to the point where if I'm gonna spend any money at all, it needs to be on something that's gonna be for the benefit of us all as a collective, right? So, like, I'm not gonna be buying some old ass shit unless, like, Melt has a sale and I need, like, blush. Like, their cream blushes are on sale for 12 bucks, you know what I mean? Like, some shit like that, which happens, you know what I mean? But, like, those those pearly cream blushes are staples. They're necessities, they're not, like, wants. I did get the She's in Parties palette for $20, but god, it took me forever to get it. You know what I mean? It took me years to be able to, like, just buy that palette for no reason. When am I gonna use it? That's the other thing is, when it comes to eyeshadow palettes, I'm up to I'm balls deep in palette work, you know what I mean? So it's like, what am I even gonna do? It's like, I want it. Yeah, I want it. Speaking of I want it, you guys has any of you guys seen oh, wait, am I has any of you guys seen that Kaima Cosmetics Skulls and Roses palette? And if so, in 3 years. Yeah, you're the awesome. Pulling something else for some BAM. Never tried Huda, but it's not on my list. Never tried Huda, but it's not on my list. Oh, okay, I get it. No, no, it just sounded a little funny. Yeah, especially the pearly ones. They're like everything I ever could ever want and more. Okay. Hi. Okay. So here's the question. If, and that's a big if I got the Kaima Cosmetics Skulls and Roses palette and it didn't get here until March, would you guys still think that it would be like a compelling video? Would it still make a compelling video? Is it still something that people would want to see? Now, I'm hoping that at least a few of you who don't know what I'm talking about, get on your phones right now and Google Kaima Cosmetics Skulls and Roses palette, but please don't buy it because there's only 4 left. So if you guys want to see me use it, then you have to at least leave one. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Janet bought it and has it already. She swatched it. It's gorgeous. Yeah, yes. I want that kind of yes. I would watch you doing nothing, LOL, but the palette is pretty. Okay, because it's a little bit neutral for me, but it still looks really cool and honestly, like, sultry, and it has a couple little twists, like that mustard yellowy brown and, like, the reds are super pretty. It honestly is almost it's enough like a modern renaissance for it to be, like, doable for me. You know what I mean? Okay, I like this. It does look a little like cool tone nude for me, but it's expensive. It is expensive, which is why I'm taking this opportunity because honestly, it's the only thing that I could buy and it won't be here till March. So for me, like so I have to consider like, is that expenditure an investment for me, even if it doesn't come until March? Because honestly, it's the only thing I want. What do you guys think about the Glamlight Betty Boop palette? I thought that the black in the bottom corner, fuck, there's one left. I need to just stay calm. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, I know. Fuck, I knew if I waited too long that they were probably gonna be gone tonight. Damn it. That kind of takes the piss out of my mood a little bit. I just picked up the what? What? The what? Goji? I don't like Glamlight either, but honestly, what it's claiming is that this Betty Boop palette is their most luxurious, extravagant formula ever, and so, honestly, the swatches do look pretty fucking good enough for the guys I date, and, but here's the deal, I think the picture that I saw made the swatches, the arm swatch pictures look like that color on the bottom was a teal green, which I feel like, um yeah, menagerie. Fuck. Yeah, honestly, I feel like the Betty Boop theme is a 9 pound at most. Anyways, I thought the color little black dress in the Betty Boop palette was a teal green when I saw the swatches, and even though that doesn't really make any sense, I still did. And so I it looked interesting to me and I almost pulled the trigger on it because it's super cheap. It's like 36 bucks or 32 bucks or something. It's really affordable. And the shimmers do look pretty good. But then I saw that that wasn't a green, that it's just a black. And so basically it's just a big black and red and pink palette, which I like, but I'm not going to spend any money on it right now when like I feel like whatever purchase I make needs to be like it needs to matter. It needs to make sense. Okay, this looks really pretty. Okay, and now I'm going into the inner corner with what? I don't even have a brush that I want to use. Okay, I'm going to use my Jessup 227 and I'm going to go into this haze. What? 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 Heather? Okay, I'm going into the screen right here. Sorry, I'm astounded right now. Did you get that palette for me, Heather? Shut the fuck up. Did you? Bitch, you better answer me. What? Are you serious? Girl, that's like, no, that's so much. Girl, you work so hard. Like, come on. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to get distracted, but nothing like a pop of mint green in the inner corner to fucking. That's super fucking generous of you, Heather. God. Girl. I'm uncomfortable right now. I don't know how to deal with it. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing. I'm actually like sweating. I just broke into a sweat. That's like super generous. I'm so grateful. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, please. Like, I don't know how to act that as grateful as I am. I'm like uncomfortable. Thank you so much, dude. God, that fucking means so much to me. I have it coming. I have the dead roses. So here was the purchases that I really, like, wanted, like, hands down. So they were and they were all, like, so costly, and I had to, like I have to budget some money to, like, keep my channel, like, fresh and, like, new blood coming in without, like, overdoing it, you know what I mean? What's up, my girl? So, like, I was, like, really trying to think, like, hard, like, what are the palettes that are going to make the most impact, that are gonna be the most inspiring for me, that are also gonna be the most interesting for you guys, and so it was the Skulls and Roses palette by Kaima Cosmetics, the 2 Bella Beauty bar palettes, and I had to get the Charmer collection from Unearthly, like, that was not it wasn't an option, and honestly, it felt hard for me to get that. It didn't feel hard, like, I'm gonna get so much joy out of it, like, I can't wait to get it, like, I could not pass it up, but, like, it was difficult for me to pull it off, you know what I mean? But, like, I couldn't not do it, so that was it. It wasn't a choice of whether or not I had to get that, right? And so, for a lot of reasons, like, because, like, I couldn't miss it because it looked so beautiful, but also because, like, I have to have that, for you guys. So, anyway, um, I kind of had to choose, and so today, I had, like, just I have some money, but I kinda needed to prioritize some other things, and so I was, like, on the fence. I ordered the Reckless Romance palette from Beauty Bay. That was a no-brainer. Beauty Bay always does pretty good on my channel, and I don't know. So I put it on Instagram. People said they wanted to do it, or people said they were gonna be interested in it. Sorry, I'm talking on and not looking. Guess well, looks like we're gonna get a bit dude, and honestly, like, I think you guys are really gonna love it, and honestly, Kaima Cosmetics is a really great brand. They look really great. Also, they're pricey, but here's the deal. Okay, so here's the deal. Kaima Cosmetics, for example, has multi-chrome glasses. I ordered these multi-chrome glosses from Glisten Cosmetics. They were $19 a piece, and look at them. 'em. They're actually, like let me see. Let me see, like, what's something this is my lash glue. So they're $19. So Kaima Cosmetics has multi-chrome glosses for $21, but they're full size. So I'm just saying, like, it's like, dude, I didn't this was hard. This was hard for me to get these because, like, I just wanted to show them to you guys, but it's like, you guys know how hard like, it's difficult for me to spend money on lip products when I need to have palettes for my channel. You guys know. Um, Me too, grab the Charmer box. Yeah, 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 first box. Oh, you're gonna love it. Honestly, did you watch Hayden Haunt's live that she swatched all the secret products? It was the Valentine's Day box. So, I want the Unearthly box, but I'm afraid it will be pink heavy. Actually, it has oh, Sandy. Sandy's a pink hater. Not on me, though. She doesn't hate it on me. Well, looks yay. I know, that's yeah, so I got the ultraviolet and the dead roses from Bella Beauty Bar because I know you guys are gonna go crazy over it, and I'm gonna go crazy over it, and you guys know that fucking dead roses palette was like, I couldn't it was irresistible. There was an energetic opening for Bella Beauty Bar, which I've never used their products, but there was an opening for me there, and I know they're gonna be good. Like, I know they're gonna be good. I just haven't had an opening. That was it. Like, I could not get that for you guys and for myself. So, I think it's blues and purples. There's also a green in that in the Charmer palette, there's a green, and it's the green that was in the witching hour, I'm pretty sure. Sandy's a green lover, yes. Dude, Heather, I'm gonna fucking holler at you after this live on Instagram, okay? Like, I'm like, every time I see your name, my shit gets wet. I'm gushing for you right now. Yeah, last year's box made me crying. Oh, yeah. I didn't get last year's box. Well, it's Valentine's Day. It's gonna be pink. Honestly, I think the Charmer palette actually is more purple heavy with some pink. Don't worry about not getting certain palettes. We all understand. We all on a budget. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, yeah, all their Halloween releases are wait, Alexandra, I have the chrome highlighter palette. I still haven't tried Bella Beauty. Me neither. So that was it, like, this launch, the Ultraviolet palette and the Dead Roses palette at the same time, those 2 together, oh god, my wet dream, for real, right? So, so yeah, so that was it. Like it's time. It was my time to give you guys Bella Beauty bar and give myself and like get that in my channel. Like I've been wanting to do it for a while. I just haven't been able to. And none of the color stories were compelling enough to like they just weren't it there just wasn't an energetic opening. These palettes are going to make you guys go fucking crazy. So, it's going to be great. I know I need to get I know and honestly the basic bitch palette was like really why doesn't anybody name their palette Basic Bitch? Well, they probably have, but it's not a witch palette. That looks really good. Okay, so here's the deal, though. I don't wanna the shimmers in this are like, what? Here, let's just try something here. Let's just see if these really are as good. That's okay, that's like a toppery. This is like glittery. Ooh, that's like borderline holographic, but not rainbow holographic. Okay. There's this. Ooh, that's really pretty. Get the fuck out. Mhm. Okay, okay. Let's see what's going on here. That's is that just plain white? Well, I think that's got a little bit of a pink hint. I know you need to get the D I know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, honestly, like, I feel like the smoky glam palette was something that I missed out on, and I also feel like, maybe the mattes, that I interchangeable mattes palette was, like I feel like we might have missed out on that. But, like, this color story, the purple and the pink ones, they were like I had no doubts, like, no doubts at all. Like, I wasn't like, maybe, I don't know." The Kaima one, I basically felt the exact same way. I just, like, fucked the dog and sold the pups on it for a while because I wasn't sure if it was, like, feasible for me to spend that amount of money and not have anything to film until March. You know what I mean? So, I actually thought about emailing them and just being like, "Hey, bro, I know I'm nobody, but here's my dilemma." Oh, I know. I tell you, meeting you when I did is why I have 3 years. I was going to slip away. Sobriety looked so good on you, and I wanted that. It's the least I could do when you helped so much in saving me. Are you fucking serious right now? I will actually cry. That is, like, actually a really heavy thing for you to say to me right now. Ooh, you're lucky you said that before I put my glue on. Oh my god. That's so funny that you guys say that because literally, like, I just barely fucking make it. Seriously, like, the people in my hometown that recover with me, they know, like, I'm, like, hanging on by a thread almost all the time. So for you guys to say that to me is, like, amazing. Okay, sorry, I'm not trying to get all fucking misty on you, but oh, I put way too much. Well, maybe not because honestly, I don't care. I was watching a video last night and it's been cool to I just been trying to watch more makeup videos so I can get like more just be involved, you know what I mean? Be more involved, be more participating in the game here, like, be in the game. And basically this chick who's like super young, I'm not trying to age shame or like I'm not like trying to make assumptions about being a certain age, but she's like, okay, so I don't know that she's super young. She could be any age, but she looks much younger than me, and I'm assuming that she is. But she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry that I'm so sorry that I attracted all this I really made all the texture on my eyelids so much more harsh or whatever. And I was like, what texture? And I realized something when I heard her say that I don't even notice texture on your eyes or mine. Like, that's not even a thing. When I look at people's shadows, their shimmers, I don't see the texture. That's not even a thing for me. So, okay, what am I doing right now? Okay, I think I'm going to ooh, that pink is really cute, but honestly, I'm gonna go like I think I'm gonna go in with this purple first. Let's just do that first. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all weepy on you guys and make anybody feel uncomfortable. I don't know how many of you are, like, uncomfortable with emotions, but I'm so sorry that I just poured those on you. I'm like that. I'm like such an emotional bitch. I cry all the time, motherfucker. Okay, this looks pretty. Who has 9 years? I quit drinking and drugs 9 years ago, and it's tough time being normal. That's so funny because honestly, like, I have to question myself, every day, all the time. I'm like, "Maybe I should just fucking start acting normal. What's wrong with me? Why can't I get in line? Why can't I do the same things? Like, why doesn't my recovery look like everybody else's? Why do I struggle so fucking hard? Like, blah, 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 blah." You know what I mean? Okay, and now I think I'm gonna go into this, like, shimmery purple, the sparkly, sparkly, because bitch, this motherfucker is nice. Okay, okay. Ooh, that's really pretty. I don't wanna get a bunch of sparkle all over my face, but I will if I have to. I didn't come to play, okay? Okay, so here's the deal about these shimmers. I think I'm just gonna use the term other YouTubers at this point. This isn't what I was gonna say. What I was gonna say is I feel like these shimmers would look a lot better as a topper over one of these matte colors because I mean, they're borderline looking for a fucking they're borderline, kinda a little bit translucent. Damn, that looks really pretty though. I gotta get it blend ooh, that looks nice. What, bitch? I have to constantly be mindful about making sure that I'm not, like, constantly trying to sell myself out. Meaning, the things that I do, it's really difficult for me like, I take programming really easily, and so, like, when I watch things on Instagram and I watch other people on YouTube and I watch other things, the way they work, the way they think, the way they speak, the way they succeed, I watch them and I start to think, "Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should be more like that. Maybe I shouldn't be more like this. Maybe I should do that." And so, I have to constantly remind myself, like, I'll get caught up in that, and then I'll have to remind myself constantly, like, "No, the only way for Katie Sorenson to succeed is to be Katie Sorenson. Like, that's the only way. The only way for me to succeed is to be authentic." And for me to be authentic is, like, kinda puts me out there, vulnerable, you know what I mean? So, anyway, I just, yeah, I really appreciate that you guys say that because it means a lot to me, and that's why. That's why I have to be that my authentically myself because what you guys just said to me is the success. You know what I mean? Like, that's the win. So, I know that sounds like cheesy, but seriously, that's the win. Alex and Heather for the win. Okay. Okay, I feel like I think this is good enough. I feel like that looks really pretty. And okay, wait, what am I missing? Trying to I'll make wait. What did I miss? Pisces here, weepy all the way. Of course you are. You're so spiritual. Like, I know. I honestly feel spiritual when I talk to you, Zelda. Like, honestly, even when you just said hugs the other night, I was like, oh, I just felt like closer to my higher power. I swear to you. I know I'm not being cheesy. That really happened when you said hugs. Okay, exactly. I never understood the texture issue people have with eyeshadow. I thought I was missing something. It's because people have wrinkles on their eyes. Like, that's it. They do get worse with time, but, like, that's not what I notice when I see 2 pretty fucking shimmers on a fucking lid. Cuteness. Okay, I love when Katie sticks up her pinky finger while applying eyeshadow. That's actually a trick that I teach you guys to get a better blend if you care about that. Like, it's a trick to kind of let the pressure off, take a breath, and kick that pinky out, right? Okay. Oh, you were just trying to you were joking. I'm not joking. I hold my pinky out with the fucking intention. It's purely intentional. Trying to I'll make you have a little laugh. Sorry. Yeah. I love you guys. You're great, Christy. Zelda, I'm a Pisces too. Nice. Okay, score. Thank you so much. Yay, Christy. Okay. I just wanted to get caught up. I don't want to miss a fucking thing with you guys. Especially when you guys are saying some shit that's gonna make me cry. I'm fucking gonna be in those comments like crows on roadkill. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I was just thinking like I kind of missed out on that blue. So I'm gonna take this, this here Voldemorphy, and I'm gonna go into this blue and I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line. Just oops. I kind of went bonkers on that and it really came out. Jesus. Sorry. Amen. Have you guys ever seen the movie The Replacements with Keanu Reeves? It's about the replacement football team. Okay, I have a thing for football movies. Like, I love sports movies so much, like Rudy, fucking Invincible, Replacements, like inspiring football stories, and like also like boxer movies are like my thing, right? Remember the Titans, like so good. And I watched The Replacements last night, and what the fuck, I don't even remember what I was talking about. I love Keanu Reeves. God, he's the best. Okay, what were we Your eyes always look so pretty. What was I just talking about? The Replacements. And I dipped too hard into the shimmer shadow. I don't think I'm gonna get it, guys. I completely lost it. What was I Hey, girl! Oh my god, long time no talk to, huh? I'm literally just taking forever, so honestly, normally people would come on here and be like, "Damn, I missed it." Whereas I've just been, like, yammering on. I wish I could think of what I was just talking about so I could finish my sentence, but oh well. I need a better brush. I'm gonna take this that color is actually Mercury, and so I'm gonna take this more of a thinner pencil brush, and this shadow really picks up, but it's not really giving me what I want. And when I don't get what I want, I just force my will. Yeah, that looks pretty. Damn it, I wish I could remember what I was just about to say. It's gonna drive me fucking crazy. I'll remember when I stop thinking about it. That's just the way that is. Okay, so that looks beautiful. I'm super excited about it. And now I'm going to put a little bit of this pink in my inner corner. I guess I'm just going to use this Rephr number 3, and I'm going to go into this pink. You were talking about the movie The Replacements. I know. Watched that movie last night. What? I did too. We were watching it together, I think. Yeah, I like football movies and I like boxing movies. What was I talking about makeup though, like, right before that? I was saying something about I was making, like, a fucking point about, like I was gonna quote The Replacements. There was a quote on The Replacements, and so Marshalls was a good one. I always cry on that one. Marshalls? Wait. Yeah, too long. 2 more sugaries, a year-long stay to recover from stuff, and a lovely loony bin stay. I'm feeling so out of the loop. Girl, you come to the right place. Get in the loop. We all float here. Yeah, I'm an asshat. I wish I wouldn't have, like, strayed off, but that's kind of what I do. I do that all the time on videos, you guys just don't know it. Look at that kinda looks like a little rainbow trout. A little rainbow trout. You know, you throw a little bit of pink into anything and it looks like a rainbow trout if it's you know what I mean? Oh my god, Point Break for sure. The pinky being up and being intentional. Yeah, Marshalls was a good one. Wait, what is Marshalls? Is this a football movie I've never heard of? Yes, Paul and Patrick. What? Yeah, yeah, yeah. What? Oh, Marshalls. It was a football movie with Matthew McConaughey. I think I might have saw it on the Disney Channel. I'll probably go watch it. I love football movies. They're the best. God, it's just the struggle, man. That's me. I am Job, bitch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. What do you guys think? Looks good. And quite frankly, for how much product I did put on my lids, there isn't a lot of texture showing. So, it's not like that foily fucking molten metal fucking formula, so it doesn't show texture, and quite frankly, Missa doesn't like super shifty duochromes. She you know what I mean? She kind of has a really distinct style of what she likes and what she doesn't like, and so I could actually see her really liking this because these colors are pretty straight up, you know what I mean? No, I didn't see that. Yeah, I just love about anything with Keanu in it too. Speed was a Keanu Reeves movie, yeah, with Sandra Bullock. God, Sandra Bullock is awesome. That fucking have you guys seen The Lost City? So good with Channing Tatum's, like, I don't know, does it work? I'm not sure. I'm not sure it does. Okay, what am I gonna do now? Okay, here's what I'm gonna do now. I'm going to go into this palette that Tanya gave me, which she's gonna be a little sad. Bill and Ted, I know, right? We broke up. And I'm gonna use this blush, the top one, because it's Pat McGrath. It better be pretty. It will be. It's not like Pat McGrath is a super huge disappointment, honestly, come on. That looks beautiful. A nice glowy blush on top of my bougie ass fucking Adept face palette product, like, that I has just been sitting on the floor in a wrapper. I don't even know how to use bougie products, like but, I mean, I guess a lot of people would say indie is bougie, you know, because it's eh, I think that indie it's like, you know, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. Indie's not cheap, but it's also not more expensive than Too Faced, so why the fuck would you get that when you could get indie? Well, I guess, you know, because you don't have to wait for that shit. You don't have to wait for something that you get at Ulta, you know what I mean? And quite frankly, like, there's, like, some things that, um, you know, you just don't have to wait for it, so that's indie is bougie on a budget. Yeah, I feel like indie's more like, I feel like everybody gets to decide what is worth their coin, right? Like, everybody gets to decide, like, some people wanna spend money on Lux products, but, like, the Lux products don't do it for me, they just don't have it, and honestly, I'm gonna tell you right now, there ain't no fucking way that Chanel or fucking Dior or Gucci or any of those brands, Prada, are making eyeshadow palettes that do a fraction of what the eyeshadow palettes that we buy do. They ain't, not even close. Okay, you guys, I don't know what to use for my highlighter. Frankly, I'd like to use something that I've never used before. Should I use this? No, this is too boring. I can't. Okay, wait. Let me see something. I don't know. I don't know what to use. I think I'm gonna use this. I've never used it before. I think I have swatched it, but I don't maybe I have used it, but it's my Notoriously Morbid. It's from the Scooby-Doo collection. It's called Puppy Power, and it's a highlighter that I don't ever really use. I think it might be a little bit too it's gonna detract attention away from my eyes because it's like my eyes are like kind of a dusty, like satiny formula. Sorry, I'm doing that with my lip ring. I don't know where the fuck I put that brush. Did I put it? Did I take it away? I think I might have. Okay, well, I'm gonna use this over the top Kaleidos brush. Oh no, that looks decent. If I have used this, it's rare. It's been like a rare occurrence. Looks doesn't always mean the best. It just means expensive, right? And honestly, like, I feel like there's got to be like some things, right? So, like, I have a feeling like I checked that Dior Star Filter height, like glow foundation primer, I think is what it is. Dude, I think the experience of that is going to be, it's going to feel special on your skin. Like, I think it's gonna be you know what I mean? So, like, I think that there's things about it, like, that probably has this amazing smell or, like, the feel of it or, like, it actually, like, takes years off your skin or you know what I mean? There's gotta be something, but I wouldn't know because I don't fucking have any of that shit, and that ain't me. So, I don't wear makeup for makeup is like my hobby. It's like my activity. It's like an activity. So like, you know what I mean? If I just wore like makeup on the day to day, like I literally 99% of the time look like dog shit. You know what I mean? Like I walk around with my hair dirty and my sweats like all day long. So it's like, but if I wore makeup on the day to day and it was actually like part of my routine and my look, then you know it would be worth it to me to spend $55 on a primer by Dior. But for me, it's like $55 buys a palette that right, like, will change everybody's lives. So, Dior shadows are caca brownie doo doo. Yeah, that's wait, okay, wait. Are you the one that told me that, Paul, are you the one that told me that, Chantecaille is like the like, Always with Wings? Please tell me you are, right? Like, instead of a regular old pad, it's the Always with Wings. It's like the best of the best. It's like fucking the whole full body experience, like, if you're just wearing regular shit, like, Chantecaille is, like, the best of the best. The way that you phrased it was very clever and entertaining and amazing and colorful and graphic and, like, perfect. Yes, that's what I thought. So, like, the way you described it was, like, so much better, but basically what you were saying is, like, if you're used to using Tampax tampons, then, like, these are the pearls, right? Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, like, um, when you said that, I thought, "Maybe I should try Chantecaille." Okay, can I please stop putting highlighter on now? For fuck's sake. I'm just like Okay. Now, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this. This is the Multi-Chrome Gloss by Glisten Cosmetics, and it's in the color Stella, and it's gonna be fucking, shocking how good this is gonna look, I'm sure of it. And then I'm gonna use what actually is the color of my look? I also told you that I barfed in a theater and then made someone else barf, and then it caused a domino effect where everyone barfed, but I stole it from Goonies. Wait, no, you didn't steal it from Goonies. That's in Lost or fucking Stand By Me, right? I get carried away with my highlighters. Honestly, I remember that and I thought, God, that really sounds like Stand By Me. I get carried away with my highlighters. You can see me in a cubicle and works from space. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been drawn to products with squalene oil. It does feel that good on my skin. I know. I love squalane oil, and honestly, I have been loving that squalane makeup remover. Like I use it to wash my face when I don't need to wash my face, but when I like need to wash my face to make it look good, but like I've already washed my face, and so I don't want to strip anything, you know? Oh, I didn't know that. The Goonies has a fucking oh, wait, was it with Chunk? I'm gonna use, Flip Side by Urban Decay. I think my kid's crying. She must be watching animal videos on TikTok. We'll be sitting in here, the house will be dead silent, and I will hear her burst out into loud fucking crying, and I know that she's watching, like, some animal rescue or something, like I have been loving watching wild animal rescues where people just see, like, a deer, like, stuck in a trap, like, walking down the street, and so they, like, actually, like, stop and go fucking make a move and help them out. Like, I've been loving that shit lately. I see the comments flipping by, I'll look in 1 second here. I do read comments, I'm so sorry. Hold on, hold on. That's so funny that you said that. I think you actually spoke that into my mind. Okay, the pork, you better say something now, because 'cause I'm like, "I'm all eyes. I'm right here. I'm listening." I will. I'm going to. I'm gonna put some on. It's just taking me a long time to get there because 'cause I'm, like, visiting and shooting the shit and whatnot. I'm gonna wear these fake lashes that my friend Zelda, who's actually on here, gave to me. She sent them to me in the mail a while ago with some MOTD brushes. I actually already have that MOTD set, so I gave them to my daughter, which she was super grateful for, but I've been kind of sitting on these for a while, and so I'm gonna wear these ones. Also take your makeup off. Really? Take off your makeup on live stream? Heather, you're so funny. No, this one's gonna work. Okay, so this is the glisten. Okay, so Heather's making a joke because whenever I do my live streams on my Patreon, I literally will put on a lipstick and then I won't like it, and then I will actually wait until it dries to decide that I don't like it, or I'll like have to wipe off like 7 different lipsticks and still end the video not liking my lipstick. And then like later they'll see the picture on Instagram and it's like a different lipstick because like I actually went through and changed it again. But this is gonna be really pretty. Bitch, what? Okay, here we go. Oh my god. What? No, you guys can't see it. I'm sorry, my lip was quivering. Hold on. Oh my stars. Oh Oh my god. Okay, let me try to help you guys. What the fuck? Okay, watch this. Okay, hold on. Let me try to let me do this. Okay, I turned off that light. Where's my phone? Oh, I have no idea where my phone is. This is ridiculous. Look at like the inside. Oh, you guys can kind of I'm like lip torsions. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find my phone. What have I done? I actually don't have a phone. I'm so sorry. I don't know where my phone is. Can you guys see it though? Is it? No, those are. It is a multi-chrome lip. Why the giant purple toolbox behind you? What kind of tools are in there? It's my makeup. It's my tools of the trade. It's my brand, dude. Dude, look at this it is a multi-chrome gloss. It's called Chroma Gloss and it's by Glisten Cosmetics. I saw the shit. It is. It looks exactly like a rainbow trout. I swear to you. It's like mermaid as fuck. Crazy. It looks beautiful. It's amazing. I knew it was going to be. Okay. I always say, okay, it gets so exhausting. I just do it over and over and over again. I can never get over it. Okay. It's like a fucking disease for me. I'm going to put on some mascara and then I'm going to smash. Yeah. Yeah. Wearing glitter though, a pain to remove for am I? I'm not wearing glitter right now. Someone seems to have misdirected from OnlyFans. Someone seems to have been misdirected. I don't get it. You guys know something that I don't. Oh, yeah, it's not really actually it's a little glittery, but it's from the, Mercury retrograde palette, so it was, like, pretty sparkly, but none of it fell. Look at my tongue. It's just laying there. And it's doing it again, and I actually knew about it and still was doing it anyway. This mascara is so old, like, it's, like, doesn't even work anymore. I don't even know why I bother. Yeah. Damn, that lip is, like, working, Heather. What now? I need to be eating your words. Just kidding, you know me well, girl. That's all. That's all that means. You watched me go this round 100 times. I don't really like the texture of this lippy, but the color, unbelievable. Maybe it's the texture of my lips. It's winter, you know what I mean? I got winter lips. The pork, slowly take off your makeup. So what? What? I don't get it. Somebody help. Yeah, I got like lumps. Okay. Now, Zelda, I'm putting on these lashes. These have like a really nice band, so should be pretty easy. Actually, the nicer the band, the harder it is to apply. Fuck. Somebody help. Um, uh, what is that? You know, it's like my vision when I'm wearing my contacts is, like, so bad close up that, like, I can't even see if, like, there's a hair on my shit or whatever, like I feel like that's just out of curiosity, but how come you have short hair? Uh, what do I do? Do I need to do something about it? I mean, what do you mean, why do I have short hair? Obvi, because I love it. Because 'Cause I'm a fucking badass? Do I need to handle it? What do I do? No, it's fine. I Actually, I'm gonna answer that. I have short hair because my head is really tiny. It's really tiny, and honestly, I have naturally curly hair, and so when my hair is long, it's big, and my head looks like a little pinhead, and and, when I was younger, people used to call me Olive Oil. And so that's not the reason why I have short hair, but it's the reason why I've kept it short is because I just actually look way cuter with short hair, and I do not look cute with longer hair, and I also don't feel confident with longer hair. So, like, I grow my hair out and it looks okay for a minute, it's like a novelty, but then, like, over time, I start to feel like when I get in situations where I feel insecure, like getting dumped, you know what I mean? Like things that draw out my insecurities, I know for a fact that I feel confident if I cut off all my hair, and so, like, cutting off all my hair is the way that I know for a fact that no matter how I feel, I'm gonna feel confident with my hair like this. So, because I know it looks cute, like, no matter what. If I wake up tomorrow and I don't fucking comb my hair for the next 4 fucking days, it will still look good. So, that's the way I like my hair to look, is, like, I like to have a 4-day hairdo that's like, I need something to cut this with, you guys, I'm so sorry. I don't have nothing. Yes, I do, actually. Dang it. I got these. My bad. Okay. I really would like to leave this. I don't know if this is gonna cut that well. It's not. You fucker. Come on. God damn it, it's not. Sorry, I have to go. I tried, though. I tried my hardest. Dang it. Okay. You need a moderator, but it's actually a bit entertaining. The pork. What the fuck is your malfunction? Sorry, my friend. That's pretty funny. What the fuck is your malfunction? Seriously, though. I mean, we'd all like to know. I've never actually had that. I haven't ever had any, like, crappy experiences on YouTube with people. One time and this wasn't even a crappy experience, but one time I told a story about, um, being in jail and something that somebody said to me, and they actually I pointed out their ethnicity, and I had somebody say, "I feel like you that was unnecessary othering." And honestly, so in that moment, I was like I told the story because I felt like pointing out the ethnicity of that person, like, painted a picture and made the story more rich. And also, like, I was taught in college as a social worker to celebrate cultural differences and not to try to like, wash them out. So when they said that to me, I said, thank you for pointing that out. I really appreciate it. I'll totally take a look at that. Right? Because that's it. That's all you get to do. But that's the only time, and that wasn't even nothing. That was nothing. It was just them like being cool. They literally were like, "I love your content. I love your videos. I just wanted to point out that I think that was unnecessary othering." Like they literally went out of their way to give me the disclaimer and everything. And so like I've just never had anybody in my comments doing anything but giving me like their very best, like bringing their very best. You know what I mean? Alex, I love you so much. Okay, wait. Oh, I've missed a lot. Okay, but it's actually just needs to polish his rubber suit more. How do you not comb your hair for 4 days? What if you shower? Yeah, I don't wash my hair in the shower every time. I haven't combed my hair, but wearing a hat makes it totally acceptable, right? That's right. Okay, pork. Pork people are wild, Some people have short hair. It's crazy. I mean, what is hair? What is life? Is time real? I just died. Pray for me. That was so fucking smart. I actually didn't even get it. Paul, you're a funny motherfucker, dude. You're super funny, okay? I decide, pray for me. Love you all, but I have to go night. I got to get up at 6 a.m. all week. I love you so much, Alex. I'll talk to you soon. Saturday is my sleep-in day because YouTube is dead and almost nobody uses it these days. Okay. Alex. Night, Alex. Good night, Alex. Good night, Alex. Night, Alex. R.I.P. Paul. Stay with us, Paul. I have short hair and I wash my hair daily, if not twice. Chapstick, Alex. Night, Alex. Do you need mouth to mouth? Janet! Oh my God! You fucking lovable bitch! You made it! I love you! Hi, Katie. I'm loving your... Okay, it's the Mercury Retrograde palette. Janet! Everybody's so fucking happy. Janet, everybody's so happy to see you. Okay, I'm actually going to entertain this. I actually like it. Okay, so here's the deal. I literally just bleached my hair for almost 2 hours. And when I did that, it turned to like dry straw. And so I used to use this hair product that's actually like a wax. They don't make it anymore. But now I use a product that's like, it's still like a wax, but it's not quite as solid. And so I actually grease my hair up to style it. My hair product is greasy and my hair is so dry that it just sucks it right up. My hair never gets oily. Not ever. Never. It never does. And so I always have like my hair, it's just my hair never gets oily. It just never does. It doesn't happen. And when I wash it, when it's the cleanest, I take this goopy, greasy product and I fucking fill it with grease. So the most greasy my hair ever is right when I get out of the shower. So it's like, that's just the way it goes. So, I mean, if you're trying to call me dirty, you ain't wrong. I'm fucking dirty. That's it. You're not going to hurt my feelings, honestly. Like, I've been down. You know what I mean? Okay. I don't know about you, but my hair gets crazy like deep fried chicken. Yeah. Oh my God, Lexi, you fucking cool as shit. Guess what, Lexi? I got something to tell you. Okay. So you know how you're always sending me those reels of Kaima Cosmetics and like that? So I fucking have a Kaima Cosmetics palette coming and I've literally been just waiting to see. I honestly didn't know I was going to get it. Heather just ordered it for me, but I've been like tossing it back and forth of whether or not I was going to get it for the last like 3 days, and literally thinking of you the entire time because you're the one that pointed that fucking brand out to me. You're the only reason why it's on the radar for me, and it's all for you. Straight up. Like, I'm getting a palette. Heather bought it for me. It's coming, and you're the one that taught me about that. Yeah. So, I think no, I don't feel insulted. I feel like it's questionable of whether or not you're trying to insult me, but here's the deal, like, it's hard to insult me. Yeah, so you're gonna love it. Yeah, and oh, yeah, they just were saying that you got that Kaima palette and that you were totally loving it. Janet, I fucking miss you. I'm so glad you're here. God damn it. Okay, here's the deal. I did cut my lashes. I am gonna put them on. I mean, you gotta say some shit about my grandma or something to offend me, really. You gotta start saying things mean to my friends or something like that. Then I'll start to get pretty mad. Usually somebody says something to me. I can handle quite a bit. I actually enjoy conflict. Most people don't. They get like freaked out by it, but okay, I need this. I have a pretty nifty, like, I think I deal with conflict really well in the sense of like, um, mostly I don't get defensive about things. And so like it makes it a lot easier for me to say to actually like answer things like um matter of factly, like I'm able to like actually answer questions because I'm not like trying to defend myself. I don't give a fuck if you think my hair's greasy. You know what I mean? It ain't. Oh, come here. Come here, you little bugger. The truth of it is I could go 2 weeks without washing my hair and nobody would know it. Like, nobody would even know it. Heather bought the last one. Tanya, I finally used that fucking goddamn Pat McGrath palette. I didn't use it on my eyes, but I used the blush and look at how pretty it looks. And you know what else I used is this. Hold on, I can't get distracted right now. I gotta do this. I just glued up my lashes and now I'm gonna sit here and yammer on until they just go to fuck all. Oh, come here. Okay. Oh, yeah, that looks oh, girl. That looks like I just, damn, I don't know why that looks like so soft, and I don't know, there's just something that really looks pretty about those. God, they almost look natural compared to what I usually wear. Dude, Janet, she bought the last one for me. What the fuck? Because I was like starting to break a sweat on the live. Come here. It was hard for me to hide my fucking inner turmoil when they were like, it's the last one. And I was like, great, I'm going to miss it. I was like, there's only 4 left. Nope, 1. Because I was talking about what I needed to do, like, strategically to make sure that I was getting the things on my channel that, like, matter to you, to me, things that inspire, things that make you guys interested in what I'm gonna do, you know what I mean? So, thanks, dude. The pork. I'll take it. Yay, work blows. Yeah, just got home from work. Same, my hair would be straw if I washed it as often. Yeah, that makeup looks I'll take that. I'm so good, ladies. How are you? They make the makeup look even better. I'm great. Such a good day. Yay, that's amazing to hear. Katie, you deserve it. Happy 12. Thank you so much. The last what? Kaima? Yeah. Yeah, I will. Here's the lashes. Hold on, I need to go like this. Tanya, I've been on here for fucking ever. Well, I don't know. I don't know how long I've been on here, but I've been on here 2 hours, hour and 55 minutes. It's been fun. I've had a really good time. You guys really made my Friday night like so much better. Like my night would have been nonsense without you guys. Oh, what the fuck? Oh no, they're good. I just kind of go like this and like just pull the lashes together. And like, why is that doing that? God, that feels really fucking okay. I must have some glue on there that's like fucking getting away from me. Hey, the pork. I'm like, hey. No, sorry. That was funny. I know I look so cute with my eyelashes sticking to this little tool here. What's going on here? Do I got it? Am I all stuck? Yeah. Okay. Actually, I put those on pretty good. They're a little crooked, but you know, it takes so long to get good at putting on fake lashes. You guys know, like a lot of you guys, listen, I was going through my comments the other day, like, because it shows you like when you have comments that you haven't answered for like years, right? And I was going through my comments and just kind of liking them to get them out of that like pool. And good night, Christy. Thank you so much for fucking hanging in. Like, you're amazing. Like, I really appreciate you guys for being here. Like, it's so fun. Anyways, like, you guys know that, like, like, I fucking was seeing comments from like Tanya from 3 years ago, like comments from Sue. She's not on here, but I'm surprised she actually hasn't made her way on here. But like, people like commenting, like the people that I talk to every day have been like commenting on watching my videos for so many years. I love you guys so much. You fucking mean so much to me. It's seriously. But yeah, you guys have been watching me. Like, you guys saw me fucking put on my first pair of lashes. I didn't used to wear lashes on my videos, and honestly now I just put them on so good. It's like, God, it really just takes so long to get really good at it. Okay. If you go over 6 hours, actually, I'm about done here. Ooh, I'm excited to see it. It looks stunning. Hey, Tanya, I have to buzz cut my head tomorrow and then rebleach because I haven't touched it in a year. I look like Einstein had an inbred baby with lion's mane psychoactive mushroom. You must have been working on that one for a while. Good night, Christy. If you go over 6 hours, no, I'm about done here. I love the gal who's from Paulina Beauty. She works so hard. Honestly, I fucking will Google it. I honestly didn't think to do that. I will. I'll Instagram it. Night Heather, sweet dreams. I suck at lashes. God, they're hard. They're so hard. It's so hard to put something on your eye when you need to see what you're doing. Here's the trick that I use. This is what I do. And this is what I would say as a suggestion. Okay, so I put it on and then I place it. You guys have watched 100 videos about it. But what I do afterward is I go through and I just push it up, like push it in, because you've always got those openings where it doesn't like adhere. And so like if you just go through, like let it set up for a second and then just push it, push it, push it, push it. And then I kind of just do the same thing on the other side, you know? Pink, oh, it is. Katie, I need to tell you that you are so truly fun. I love supporting you and your channel. You deserve nothing but the best. Janet, I fucking love you so much. And I know that. I know that. You're so awesome. Like, you're so good to me. Honestly, you guys are all so good to me. I just keep showing up. You know what I mean? And honestly, some of the things you guys said to me tonight were like, um, good night, Sandy. Good night, Katie. Thanks for live. Christy, thank you so much for being here. Night, Christy. Dream like a Pisces. Yeah. Oh my God. Last night I had a fucking dream that my good friend got together with my ex. Oh, and it was a long dream too. It wasn't like, oh, a little fucking minute, you know, a little blipperoo. It was like me grueling through it, like, and them trying to gaslight me and treat me like they could not understand why on earth I would ever be upset about that. It was a horrible fucking dream. I never remember my dreams either. Good night, Tanya. I'm not gonna do that, but thanks for asking. I am gonna put my lip ring back in though, so if you want to see this, like, do you think I'm sexy? Oh, I got it backwards. Okay, there we go. My dreams are always try to kill me. Yeah, it's trash. I use the Mercury retrograde. Mhm. No, dude. My dreams always try to kill me. Hey, Katie, I gotta bounce. Keep flying high like always. I love you so much. I'll fucking see you in the chat. Have a great night. Yeah, you're always such a pleasure. Seriously, Paul. Don't ever stop coming back. Would smash 10. Nice, I'll take that. Use magnetic lashes. I have fairly long natural lashes and worry about the glue mucking them up. Yeah, it fucking will. It will muck them up. I'm so glad I caught the live for a bit. Heather, next time inform me, LOL. Oh, fuck. I mean, honestly, like, if I could text you all, but honestly, Janet, I haven't heard from you for a while, so I feel like it'd be a little bit stalkery for me to be like, hey, and honestly, I kind of hear about you in the mix, so I know you're doing okay, you know what I mean? Like, I literally heard about you. Your name actually got mentioned previously in this live stream. So, like, I hear about you. I kind of know, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of know, like, I hear things about people sometimes, like, you know, like when I'm talking to my friends on the phone or like whatever, and they're like, oh yeah, this chick bought that, or like, you know what I mean? Like whatever. It's just like I hear about, you know, I hear about you guys. It didn't? So you, Sandy, you have this palette and it didn't really work for you, or am I missing the boat? Yeah, I was totally saying nice things about you earlier. Yeah, she was actually. Yeah, honestly, Janet, you're a part of this fucking community for real. Like, you're in the hood. You're a neighbor. So Sandy, you have the Huda Mercury retrograde and it didn't really work for you. I think it's because you have to build it and build it and build it and build it and build it. Um, nice. I love that. I love that. Hi, Tanya. I go in your YouTube feed like, hey girl. Listen, have you used this yet, Tanya? Because this came for free with the Alien palette from Adept. Oh, it melted within 2 hours. Well, I'm gonna be in bed by then, so it won't even matter. Um, yes, it's beautiful. Now, okay, Tanya, what did you use these for? Are these highlighters? Because they look a little brown to be highlighters, don't they? I'm just waiting here with a stupid smile on my face, Tanya. You just keep me hanging on there, huh? So anyways, I don't know what these are. They look like highlighters, but I was hoping that they were like glowy bronzer. I just feel like they could, yeah, they're a little too glowy, yeah. I know the silence, it was uncomfortable. I can't remember which shade I used. Chocolate starfish. Don't they look a little bit brown eye? Lexi, I forgot you were on here. Oh my god, I can't wait to use that Kaima palette, you guys. Okay, so I have the most exciting shit coming, and honestly, I have a lot of pretty cool stuff, like, sitting in front of me. I just don't know how to integrate it yet. So, like, I'm coming up, I'm just trying to find my set here, and honestly, I feel like you guys heard what I got for you guys, the palettes. Well, for all of us, for myself and for you guys, but I just want you to know, at this point, I don't just get palettes for because I want them. Like, I don't. Like, that's you know what I mean? I don't. I get palettes because I know that it's gonna, like, do well, but doing well is equals, like, you guys are gonna be interested in it and excited about it, and, like, everybody's gonna wanna watch it, you know what I mean? And, like, I'm gonna be able to pull off some fucking killer looks with it. So, like, the stuff that I strategically and Heather, god damn it, you saved my fucking shit on that. Seriously. You don't even know. When I message you what that means to me that you did that, like anyways, okay. So, um, no, it didn't, but I knew it would be tomorrow. So those Bella Beauty bar palettes should be shipping tomorrow. Tanya's was like 200 ahead of mine and her shipped today. I know. I love you so much. Seriously, like, God, that fucking is amazing. Does anyone know what? Does anyone know about Dream of the Endless? What's that? Say more. Did your beauty bay? No, and I got you, my dude. Okay. I don't know what that means. Damn, I look super pretty. I'm pretty pleased with this. I'm gonna go like this and kind of get that little blendy poo. Oh, just fucking around here. The P. Louise chapters. I wasn't into them at all, but do you guys want to see? I know, Heather, you already have it, but do you guys want to see the P. Louise budget box that my girl sent me that I got in the mail today? I know some of you guys already get the budget box, so you're like not, but like for me, I don't get the budget box, so it felt like crazy. Another brand you'll love. Eva introduced that brand to me and it's amazing. Honestly, Yana, I'm so excited. And to tell you the truth, like I just haven't found, I've known that I wanted to try Bella Beauty Bar, but I just haven't found my set yet. You know what I mean? So I was like, palettes were releasing. I was like having to prioritize and there was just no, but like literally that ultraviolet launch and that Dead Roses palette, you knew that like the ultraviolet was irresistible as it was. But then I thought like I could probably just get the Dead Roses palette like before I saw what the color story was. But then when I saw the color story of the Dead Roses palette, I thought there's no fucking way I cannot get that ultraviolet palette to go with it. They like go together like peanut butter and ladies, dude. Yes, it's Gorgenia. Oh my God. For real. No matter how you do your makeup, you're bad at the bone. P.S. P.S. I like you. Oh my God. Kim, you're on here? What the fuck? Have you been on here this whole time? I've literally talked about you several times. Have you been here? Lurking? Dude, I'm going to tell you something. When I opened the lipstick, I actually almost cried. I didn't know what it was. I thought it was like a contour. And then I read on the bottom that it's a lipstick palette. And I actually almost started crying because this is like bougie, bougie, bougie. And yeah. So it's like, dude, yeah, it arrived today. Yeah. Lexi, I love you so much. My toolboxes are bomb. I got them for my salon, but I always knew they were going to be in my background. Like that's what I wanted for my background before I even opened my salon. And then when I opened my salon, I decided to get these for my salon. But like I always knew that they were going to be in my background. Like it was like period. That's it. Okay. So this is the palette. And I know nobody wants a fucking all blue palette. I fucking want an all blue palette. Look at all these blues. The shimmers are shifty. Dude, P. Louise outdid herself on these shimmers. I haven't used a new P. Louise palette in a while, but this is so fucking wants to know. What? Sophia, thanks for being here. Kyler wants you to know that was from him. Oh, I did think that was a little bit weird for you to say, but then look at this. I know you guys have already seen it, but this is like I mean, this is so great. You guys know I'm gonna fucking tear this thing back. Mm. Literally, I could do 100 looks out of this. Literally, what is it? Like, I seriously, when I see an all blue palette, I go crazy. It makes me crazy. I am like, this is the best monochromatic palette. What the fuck? I don't think that a single one of those blues is a waste of a shadow at all. It's called the, If Looks Could Chill. It was in the P. Louise budget box, I think, for November, and I don't get the P. Louise budget box because I can't right now. And, Kim Grayson, where is she on here? Posh Vixen. I know, dude. I know, my mouth dropped when I opened it too, and I've seen it 100 times, maybe even 1,000 on Instagram, dude. I've seen people badmouth it, I've seen people open it, I've seen all this crazy shit, and literally, when I opened it in real life, I was like, my jaw dropped, like, it's so pretty, and, so anyways, Kim Grayson, Posh Vixen 33 on here, um, she had an extra one, and she paid $18 in shipping to send it to me, so when it came to me, it was literally in the P. Louise box, so fucking cute with mushrooms and shit all over it, and it had all the bubble wrap in it. She actually opened it to make sure nothing was broken, and so, dude, I got this whole budget box, and it's like a bouge budget box. So this is the blush. Look at how fucking pretty those colors are. Now, here's the deal. I don't really care for matte blush as much as glowy blush, but look at these colors. They're gonna look so pretty on me, dude. Oh my god. I die. I die. Now look at this. Um, it's the If Looks Could Chill, it's the P. Louise in the P. Louise budget box for November. And honestly, there's been 3, that one and the P. Louise budget box with the monochromatic pink palette, and then the P. Louise budget box that had the World of Wonders. Now, the World of Wonders actually ended up being for sale, so you can buy it now, but it's 60 bucks. But the pink one never went for sale. And so it's a crapshoot of whether or not you'll be able to get them. I don't even know how much the budget boxes are because I can't pay for a subscription or of anything. And quite frankly, like I just haven't done it. You know what I mean? I haven't done it. I've had to do like other things or whatever. But dude, I'm really excited. Now watch this. Because if this doesn't make you feel like this is a lipstick palette. Now, I know I don't love neutrals, but I could. I could, you know what I mean? I know it's like all nudes, but look at fucking it's so enticing. Like it ain't like I look bad in nudes. I don't. I just don't like don't gravitate toward them, but I'm gravitated towards this. I'm like this like stink on shit, right? So it's like $53, and is that the big one or the little one? You can go up any blush. I know, I'm going to. I'm so excited about these 2 fucking little tiny palettes too. They're so nice. They just look like such a it's just an experience, you know what I mean? Like, I feel so grateful. Like, I have a lot to be grateful for. You guys are fucking good to me. Okay, I'm gonna use the fuck out of it. Literally, that blue palette is I'm gonna go crazy with it. Did you get the pink palette? No, I actually just messaged my friend who did get me that. So I have a friend in the UK who got me the pink palette, but she said, "I don't know when I'm gonna get it to post, but I found it cheap on Mercari and she was like, "So I bought it for you and I have it. I just don't know when I'm gonna get it shipped." So like I'm not in any hurry for it, but I'm really excited about it. And so like I have 2 out of the 3. I really want the World of Wonders, but I'll in time, you know what I mean? I think that the P. Louise monochromatic palettes are a monochromatic palette worth having. I just think you can do some major fucking damage with those palettes. So like they're not for everybody. I love big palettes and I love monochromatic palettes. So they just make sense to me. And when I look in a monochromatic palette, I see 1,000 looks and you know, nothing is going to give me any shit. You know, I don't have to think too hard about it. Like I can use any color I want, but I don't have to like think about what's going to work and whatnot. So A makeup adventure is coming soon. What is that? I've never tried anything other than shadows from P. Louise. I think P. Louise is really innovative in the way that they create products. Obviously, I feel like the chapter books, I'm not that stoked about them. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, um, I don't know. I just feel like the books with the all 4 products in one book, it just didn't feel like it just didn't look that appealing to me, but, I didn't know there was more than one size. I've never tried anything. A makeup adventure is coming soon. What is that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I get it, I get it, I get it. Yeah, for real. Cause like, honestly, God, did you see all that shit? And you guys know blue and mint green. I mean, it's not my only jam, but I do love blue and green looks, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be a super good time. Anyways, dude, all these products are super nice. I didn't actually get to dip into this one at all. Tanya, Alex sent me this with the Mercury retrograde, and I thought that it could really like I could like integrate it with this other Pat McGrath palette that you sent me. I'm moving on up, ladies. Oh, into the old Pat land. Please help me. Wait. Please help me look for that blue palette. I know, right? It's like, a lot of people were talking shit about it. Well, especially okay, so here's what happened. So the Michaela J launch happened. And I was pretty turned off by the Michaela J palette just because I don't want a fucking half blue, half brown palette. Like, why would I want that? Right. So, like, for me personally, I don't want a half blue, half brown palette. But then, like, immediately in the November budget box, that they immediately launched, like, probably maybe even the next day after they fucking revealed the Michaela J collab collection, they showed that blue palette. And so a lot of people were like kind of talking shit about dude, Katie, swatch those green shadows. All right. All right. Are you guys sure? Because I'm really running over. I'm like at 2 hours and 16 minutes. Nobody asked for this. What? Which ones do you want me to swatch? Here, look at the names. Oh. Okay. Okay, never mind. Because I think I'm gonna swatch those for like a video or something. I don't know. Okay, so these are the shadows that Tanya was like, dude, you need to see these. These pictures don't do it any justice. So it's these 2 greens. And just so you guys know, I just want to point out, those of you who don't know, Tanya is like a fair skin, like redhead, or at least redheadish, right? Tanya, you're a redhead, yeah? Yes, that's what I thought. So Tanya looks exceptionally good in green. Like that's like her jam. Okay, so it has like a peachy shift. You guys can kind of see it. I can tell that you can see it a little. And then this is oh yeah, that is really nice. It's like a black base green. It's not like shifty, like it's just like a black base. Oh, look at that. Oh, you guys can't see it. It's super sparkly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fair skin and freckles. She's my red-haired beauty. My red-headed Gemini. Okay. Yeah, I think I kinda just wanna, swatch that P. Louise palette. I don't know. It would be a video in itself, the swatches. You know what I mean? Like, what am I gonna do? Maybe do a short? I don't know. I don't really do shorts, you know? You guys tell me, what should I do? Swatch it with the video? God, my swatch videos are kind of long. Nobody seems to mind. Like, people watch the fuck out of them anyways. I gotta go, baby. My youngest has decided it's still his 21st birthday and wants to have a few drinks with me. Damn, I wish I could join you and have a few drinks with myself. I really want the Pat McGrath Lunar Nightshade palette. Is that the fucking Valentine's Day? Please don't be mad when I talk shit about it on my Hump It or Dump It. Oh, she called you lithium. That's adorable. Cheers. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. The Pat McGrath holiday palettes this year were so fucking pretty and the quality is amazing. Honestly, I really just like Pat McGrath when she does pink. I like the way Pat McGrath does pink. And the Divine Rose 2, what is this one called? Rose Decadence. I love any of those. Bye, Lithium. That's so cute. She calls you Lithium. That's adorable. It has 5 shades. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm unfamiliar. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that one. The one I talked about was the Valentine's Day launch from Pat McGrath. I talked shit about it. I skipped PM holiday this year. Okay. Yeah, it just doesn't interest me. You know what I mean? I don't care. I did honestly listen, those Rose Decadence ones, here's the deal. I wouldn't have bought them on launch because I wouldn't have even known about them because I don't even pay attention to Pat McGrath. So here's what happened is they launched those rose colored ones and like then a bunch of YouTubers started like doing videos on them and then like it caught my interest. And also like I didn't have the money, like that's not even a thing for me. But it wouldn't have even been on the radar for me to like be thinking about it or budgeting for it or whatever. Now, if I was in absolute love with Pat McGrath, then that would be a priority, but it's not even really, it's not even on brand for me at this point to, you know what I mean? To use Pat McGrath on my channel or like buy it or like use it. Like it's not really a thing for me. You know what I mean? Like, I know that the people who watch my channel love Pat McGrath, but that's not what they watch my channel for. If you guys want to see Pat McGrath, there's other channels that are doing it consistently and they know the formulas. They're familiar with their, how they do things every single time. And you know what I mean? Comparing palettes to each other and all that. These are, my friend Zelda gave these to me and they are Bizan. It's Bizhaan Beauty. Bizan. Bijan, maybe? What? I don't know the real name, so I just use part of the handle. What's the cute of it? What? What? They look nice. Yeah, they do look nice, huh? I almost look like a real girl. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get off here and go wash my face off camera. Don't worry. I'm going to go wash my makeup off in private. It's going to be like, Tanya, you should have seen there was somebody on here who was like trying to get me to do like, I don't know, be sexy or something. I'm like, you know how I'm sexy? I'm like, hey, I like bread. I like bread from Texas Roadhouse. I eat a lot of cheese. You want to get me some? I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for being here. It was fun for me. You guys are the best. You guys made my fucking Friday night so good. Bye.